Hi, welcome to Art Draw. Today we're going to draw Astro Bot. So let's get in at the top. His head's going to be about here. So his antenna kind of comes up to, I guess, about this point here. So I'm going to start by drawing a circle here. So probably about this point here. Just a nice circle going on there, okay? Now I'm going to draw like the antenna attachment to his head. So it's going to come down to about here. It's just a nice sort of black line that curves down. Just like that. Okay, next, got like his head. So it's quite like a major part of his body. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to come around from that antenna. Just draw a nice sort of smooth curve. Bring your pen down. Come around to about there. Then on this side, I'm going to come around this way. So I'm going to go where I've drawn here with the attachment of the antenna. I'm going to continue sort of there. Bring my pen around. Curve it around there, smoothly down the side, and around to about here. And then what I can do is just do a nice little curve, just join it up. So just nice little join there, okay? Right, now I've got that head in. Let's look at doing the body area. And the shoulders start from about here. So what I'm going to do is draw the shoulder going down to the arm about here. So go from about this point here. And we'll just sort of draw a nice little line in, like that. On this side, I'm going to come out this way. So from about sort of this point here, I'm going to come and just draw a nice little curve. This goes down to his arm area, to about there where his elbow would be, okay? Okay, now I can start looking at the outer arms, so they can sort of pop out a little bit further. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come up to about this point here. I'm just going to draw a nice sort of curve. Come down to about this point here, so nice smooth curve to about there. And then on this side, I guess it comes out sort of around from here, so I'm going to draw a nice curve coming down sort of that way there, okay? Right, what I can do now is continue these arm areas. So on this side, I can just draw out, just continue this curve, it'll come outwards this way. And on here, kind of goes into his stomach area, so it's actually like a little curve going about there. It's got two little sort of robotic fingers going on. So I've got one here, comes out just on the side of his body. And then this one comes out sort of this way, just bring it down a bit and around there. And then we can just join up this little line here. We've got that like arm area going on there. On this side, I guess the fingers must be, there's one sort of about here. So that's gonna go sort of come around sort of this way, like that. And this one here sort of goes below the belly. So actually what I can do now is just draw in a curve of his belly. So just come in to about this point here. I'm gonna bring my pen down to about that point there. And then we're just gonna continue that coming around sort of this way. Bring it around there, nice curve along the bottom of his body to about there, okay? Right, got that little digit there. We just need to draw a little curve there. We've got those 2 digits there, 2 digits there. Let's just continue and finish off the body area here. So this point here, I guess it curves around, sort of around this point here and sort of down to the arm. And then we've got the outer sort of the back area of his body there. So that's gonna come sort of from here down to that sort of digit area there. Right, let's look at the legs. This one here on the left, this sort of comes out from this way here. So I'm gonna just get my pen, just do a nice little curve down here, like that, and bring it up there. And on this side, it kind of comes down from about this point. Again, nice little curve down, bring it up to that digit there, like that. We can just sort of cap it off and finish it off here. So kind of curves around either side here, and then there's like a little sort of ball joint that goes on. I guess it's a bit like that, right? Okay, let's do the feet. The feet sort of come down here and down here. Nice again, sort of nice little curved areas. So I'm just going to come out from this foot area here, bring your pen out, bring it down and around and up. And on this side, similar sort of thing there. Just go a bit higher on that sort of thigh area and just bring your pen out down to about there. Then we can kind of bring it back up and around like that. Okay, so sort of his stance is sort of feeling like he's heading this way. I'm going to draw his little cape here. So all we've got to do here is start maybe about there what we're going to do is just do a nice curved swoosh out, down, and kick it up at the end there. And then we'll go a bit higher, we'll go to about here. I'm going to draw another sort of swoosh line, one long line, like nice curve, bring it down like that to a point there. And we're going to join these up, and what I can do is bring my pen up and down to that swoosh line there, okay? Cool. Right, let's have a little bit of detail. We've got that outline done. So the head area, the main point of the head area kind of comes in probably to about here. And what we'll do here, we're just going to draw a nice curve up, down, up, and around like that. And then there's also like a little sort of secondary bit above that. So we're just going to draw almost like pipe it around, just up and around the top area of that. Bring it in, nice bit of detail. Little bit of like robotic sort of box area here. So we're going to draw a line out, just curve it down. And at the back here, it kind of, there's a nice little sort of curve about there. And then that sort of meets into the head area. So one line goes there, one line goes out here, and it kind of goes around the back. Just nice little curve there. Let's look at his eyes. So he's got two little sort of, it's almost like crescent moons on their sides, sort of like semicircles almost, but with a bit more of a curve in. So let's go to the center there, just come over a bit to about here. We're going to draw in a nice and a curve like that, and then come back on yourself like this. And on this side, we're going to go probably about that sort of finger width there to about, let's say about here. And then we're going to draw the same thing. So we're just going to draw a nice sort of curve going down there. And then we'll just sort of join that up there. Now there's a little bit of light bouncing off the top. So what I'm going to do is just draw in a little curve around the end of it and then taper it into the back there. Okay, cool. Now I've got that. That's like the head area kind of done. Just got like a little bit of detail on the sort of chest area. So there's like a little curved line that moves down. So I'm just going to bring my pen down, nice little sort of curved line in the middle there. Bring it up there. Then there's like a little joint area on the arm here. So what we're going to do is just draw a nice little sort of curve around this point here. Just colour that in. Then on this side, sort of this joint here, you can kind of see there's like another little curve sort of joining it together. So start adding a little bit of ink to it. A couple of little curves here on the sort of midsection of the upper arm there. And then there's another curve that goes around about here, and we can colour that in too. Now on this side, sort of this point here, there's a nice little curve sort of going into the joint, so just curve it around there and colour that in. And on this side, I'm going to draw two more little curves for detail, so sort of like starting in the middle point there, just curve it around like that, and then just draw another curve as well. Nice little bit of detail going on. As we go to the little area here on the joint, there's actually a little bit at the back. We just sort of draw in like that. And then I'm going to draw like two little curves to sort of show that the joint's there. So from the middle of that finger, draw a nice little arc down, and then we'll just draw another little arc as well, just for detail there. Okay, on the joints, just on the lower area here, I'm going to draw a nice little sort of curved line there, just underneath. Lower part, fill that in there. Same thing here, so just draw in a nice little curved line and colour it in. Nice. And then there's almost like, I guess there's like a little bit of curved piping, just one line there on the feet, and then it kind of comes up, just a little bit of detail there. Now I've got the main parts of detailing, what I'd like to do is just add a few little sort of flourishes, a couple of little curves, sort of showing off sort of markings, maybe sort of just an idea that it gives it a little bit more of a rounded appearance of his body, so it's like a little bit of curves going on. Just adds that nice little bit of detail, I think. Same goes with the cape, just sort of draw a couple of little swoosh lines in there. I think that's nice, and along that arm, maybe there. Just a little bit, not too much, so I think that's good. Maybe just a little bit on the arm. And then what I'm going to do is just colour in that area there. So I get myself a black pen, and we're just going to colour this whole area in. So just going to use a bit more of a bigger black pen just to fill it in quicker. Nice sort of chisel tip pro marker. And we can just fill this all in. block that ink in, add a big difference to our picture. Just sort of going around this sort of line area here, so just be careful around here so I don't go over anything. Lower area there, just sort of block it in. Same with that eye area. And then I can use a chisel tip pen just to block colour the rest of them in. There we go, and that'll all sort of dry in together. Just adds a load of difference to our picture, looks really good. Right, I think I'm happy with that. That is Astro Bot on Art Draw. Hope you like what you see. Let me know who else to draw in the comments and we'll keep on going. We'll see you soon, bye for now.